Hey MVPs, Rico Knows here. You guys know the deal. I pick every single fight in the UFC. I don't bet on every single fight, but I pick every fight. And here we are, main event, UFC 303. I'm giving it away for free. If you want to see all the picks, go to the Patreon. Go to YouTube, become an MVP. And the minute you select MVP, you'll get access to all the videos, all the charts, and you'll get everything. Shout out to the over 4,000 members that I have. I think I have 3,500 on Patreon, over 500 MVPs on YouTube. I'm grateful to all of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me throughout the year. You know, I don't only do UFC. I also do college football. I also do college basketball. Not every game. Every game of college football, but not every game of basketball. And I don't pick everything. You know, we have certain locks that we bet on, and we just have certain things I make predictions on. In this particular case, I will pick a winner here, but I don't necessarily think that you should bet on every single fight. Please don't. I want to see our locks are at 82% on the season. I'm not going to show you the chart. You can come to the Patreon and see everything once you become a member. But I think our locks on this season are above 82%. I keep saying our, it's just me. And the parlays and props that I've been providing are sitting somewhere around 56%. What return on investment that is for you is your business. The amount that you bet on these fights is your business. I don't tell you, put 2 units on this and 3 units on that. I don't do that all that often. I just do an analysis. It's up to you to figure out what that means. So in this particular fight, for example, the analysis is this fight is not going the distance. If you ever wanted to make a bet in the world, it's this fight not going the distance. You want to parlay something, not going the distance, and then parlay that with about 2 or 3 other short things, and you'll be in the positive money. That's probably what I would do with this entire fight card. I'm not going to get specific because shout out to the MVPs. They got the specifics. But looking at this matchup, we have Alex Pereira here, the champ, the world champ. He's 10-2. Supposedly he's the GOAT. Everybody's telling me he's the GOAT. Everywhere you look, they talk about he's a GOAT or he's a future GOAT or one of the GOATs. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay? He's just a good fighter. Just happens to be the best fighter right now, the way he's hitting, the way he strikes. But I don't think he's a complete fighter. I don't think he has an advantage over many people in certain aspects of fighting. I'm serious. Okay? Yes, he's a kickboxer. Yes, he's an accomplished striker. But I'm not really feeling him like that. Cardio's not his weapon. Grappling's not his weapon. He's not a jiu-jitsu master by any means. No. So what it is he's a hell of a puncher. He really is. And he can kick. That's about it. And that's all you need because every single fight starts on their feet. Okay? There's not much else to it. But when you go look at him and you go back and you watch some of these fights that he's had recently, you can be impressed with the Hill knockout. I was on Hill for that fight only because I thought it was an early stoppage against Prochazka. He did not impress me against Jan. So I have not been impressed with this guy for a while. But he keeps winning. So what do? At some point, the slow intro and the shooting of the bow and arrow, at some point he's going to win. And you got to believe he's going to win. But, it's just one of those things. It bugs me. Now I look at Jiri. Jiri is a terrible fighter. Jiri is a terrible fighter. If you go back and look, yes, he just beat Ozdemir back in 2020. But we just saw Ozdemir. Man, he won by knockout. He beat out Johnny Walker, right? So that was a good win, I guess. Beat Dominic Reyes. We saw Dominic Reyes. He just won. Hey, by the way, we predicted both those wins because that's what I do. I get the fights right. Went out there, sub Glover Teixeira, who's now working on a grill. And then he's got Pereira here, and he loses by knockout. And I thought it was an early stoppage. We got to the second round. It looked like a decent fight. Yes, his calf was getting kicked. He has problems with calf kicks. And if your calves haven't recovered, it can be a problem. And if you haven't ever fought before, shout out to you, but I'm going to tell you, when you suffer from calf kicks, it's debilitating, and it can last for a very long time after the fight. It can last in your mind forever. You'll get mental scars. You might just be like, you ever seen them kids who were abused? And then as they get a little older, you just do any little movement and they move. Yeah, that's Prochazka, man. Prochazka. Jiri. I just call him Jiri. Jiri is going to be biting on a lot of feints. He's going to be scared. He doesn't know how to check kicks properly. We know this because we saw Alexander the Great, Rakic. I can't say his damn last name. We saw that fight. I picked it, and we had Jiri winning. But oh my God, was his calf getting kicked like crazy. That's the template to beat this man. Just kick the shit out of his calf. He was a wounded warrior, and then he found a way to get it done, and everybody's screaming out, Rico knows! Rico knows! You got it right. Yeah, I got it right, bro, but I was sitting over there sweating, bro. Sitting in a puddle of my own sweat because that man cannot defend any strikes. He's very hittable. Yes, he's awkward, and he's off balance, and he's doing the... Sometimes fundamentals pays. In my mind, I want to see Jiri win the fight. I'm always pulling for Jiri. I want to see him win the fight. But if I'm being honest with you guys, this, and it's not a lock. I think I can't show you the chart because then it'd give away all my picks, and I can't do that. But I think on the chart for the MVPs, I have it a lock. I really do. But the concern I have is the sports book. The sports book has it at a minus 140 for Alex Pereira. And this is why I'm going with Alex Pereira on this fight, is because I feel like that's the best value in the world. That's the best value in the world. Alex Pereira should be a minus 350 favorite. You already fought this guy once. You knocked him out. You're the greatest fighter of all time. One of the GOATs. Shouldn't he be a favorite like 2-3 times over? But you know why he's not. It's really hard to beat the same person twice. He's not a favorite by a large amount because Jiri's dangerous. And we don't necessarily know how good Alex is on the ground grappling. Has Jiri been working on it? Is he ready? Is he going to shoot a takedown? I don't know. I don't know how fight IQ comes into this, but I can just tell you that I want Jiri to win. But I'm telling you guys, Alex Pereira's winning this fight because Jiri's very hittable. Alex is precise. He hurts. And he's going to win the fight. And it's a lock. I'm not betting it. I'm not betting it. You can just skip it and enjoy a hell of a fight and just cheer for these dudes at 1 a.m. Or you can bet it and be pissed off. But do not parlay this. I promise you, do not parlay this, okay? So that's my pick for the fight. It is Alex Pereira. It's a lock. I think he finds a way to win because he's too precise, too good, but I don't like it. And I hate giving you guys picks I'm not cheering for. I just don't like him as a fighter. I don't like people who aren't complete fighters. I think he's one-dimensional, and I don't like it. But it's still good enough to beat Jiri, who can't move. Like, Jiri can't get away from that calf kick. He's going to get kicked a lot. And I think he's going to be limping around, and he's going to be a wounded gazelle, and then this fucking lion's going to come around and eat him. No shout out to Anthony Smith there. I'm just saying a lion's showing up to eat, and his name is Alex Pereira. I think he wins this fight, and I hate cheering for that man. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Listen, that's usually how I end the videos, but I want to tell you guys, please, get to the Patreon, become MVPs. You'll learn about every single fight. You'll learn about everything, and we'll get you set up for success. Football season's right around the corner. Against the spread, I'm over 60%. No, I'm 60% against the spread, if you will. But if you include props, parlays, prize picks, whatever you need, this is what I do for a living. So we'll help you guys out. But thank you guys for always being there to support me. You guys make my life possible. I'm so grateful. And I know Kim and I are grateful. Thank you guys for being part of the family. Good luck this weekend. I can't wait to see you guys Saturday. Just a reminder, Saudi Arabia, 9-2, dominating. We hit on 8 out of the 11 parlays and props. Yeah, 8 of them. Not 8 legs and missed 3 legs. No. We hit on 8 different parlays and props. Shout out to the MVPs. We're eating. Hopefully we eat again. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.